everyone, and welcome to another deep dive. You know how much we love to really dig into a specific topic, and today we're talking about brain-boosting foods.
It's food for thought, right?
Plus, literally.
Yeah.
So get ready to uncover how what you eat impacts how sharply your brain functions.
Yeah, it's really fascinating. The brain is such a complex organ, and it relies on such a delicate balance of nutrients to function optimally. And the foods we eat play such a huge role in providing those nutrients.
It really is like fueling a high-performance engine, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like a race car needs premium fuel to reach top speed. Your brain needs the right nutrients to perform at its best. We're going to get into some specifics.
Yes, we are. In this deep dive, we're going to explore 10 specific foods and unpack the research behind their brain-boosting benefits. Are you ready for some grocery list inspiration?
I am. There are definitely going to be some surprising additions on this list, I think.
Definitely. Okay, let's start with something I think a lot of people already know is good for them. Fatty fish.
Salmon, trout, sardines.
Yeah. Yes. All excellent choices. Now here's a fact that might surprise you. Nearly 60% of the human brain is made of fat.
And about half of that fat is made up of omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for brain health.
Essential in what way?
Well, they're crucial building blocks for brain cells, and they're really important for maintaining the structure of the brain.
So they're kind of like the bricks and mortar of our brain's infrastructure.
That's a great analogy. But the benefits go beyond just building brain cells. Omega-3s are really important for improving communication between those cells as well. And that can lead to a whole host of benefits.
Like what?
Well, improved memory, for one thing, and faster learning, smoother mood regulation. There's even evidence that omega-3s can help protect against cognitive decline as we age.
Okay, so how does that translate into real-world results? Can eating salmon really help me remember where I left my keys?
Well, I can't promise that it will help you find your keys, but research has shown that people who regularly eat fish have more gray matter in their brains.
And what's gray matter again?
Gray matter is essentially the processing center of your brain. It's responsible for things like decision-making, memory, emotional control.
So more gray matter basically means more brain power.
Got it. And omega-3s from fatty fish help build and maintain that gray matter.
Fascinating. Okay, let's move on to something a little sweeter. Now, I love this one, blueberries.
Oh, tiny but mighty.
Yes. These little berries are packed with brain-boosting potential. What makes blueberries so special?
It's their high concentration of antioxidants, especially anthocyanins.
And why are anthocyanins so great for the brain?
While most antioxidants can't cross the blood-brain barrier, but anthocyanins can, so they can directly protect brain cells from damage.
So they're like little warriors going straight to the source to protect our brain cells.
Exactly. And they don't just protect, they also enhance communication between brain cells, which contributes to better overall cognitive function.
And there are studies that actually back this up, right?
Absolutely. Studies have linked regular blueberry consumption to a delay in cognitive decline and improvements in memory.
Well, I'm sold. I'm adding blueberries to my grocery list for sure. Okay, are you ready for the next one?
Yeah, me.
This one might be a little controversial, but also delicious.
Oh, I have a feeling I know where you're going with this.
Dark chocolate.
All right, so not milk chocolate or white chocolate. It has to be dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa.
Yeah, that's important because the higher the cocoa percentage, the more flavonoids it contains.
And those are the powerful antioxidants we were just talking about in blueberries.
Exactly. So dark chocolate can actually help protect our brain cells from damage, just like blueberries. What else makes it a brain-boosting superstar?
Well, it also contains caffeine, which can provide a natural boost to alertness and mood.
So it's a little pick-me-up for the brain.
Exactly. It can help you stay focused and engaged. And there's research to suggest that dark chocolate can improve problem-solving skills and memory function as well.
Okay, all you chocolate lovers out there, you have permission to indulge in moderation, of course.
Right, always in moderation. But yes, dark chocolate can definitely be part of a healthy brain-boosting diet.
Okay, moving on. Let's talk about nuts and seeds. Think walnuts, almonds, pumpkin seeds.
They're all great for the brain.
Why is that?
Well, one of the main reasons is their high vitamin E content.
Vitamin E?
Yes. It's a powerful antioxidant that protects brain cells from damage caused by free radicals.
Those unstable molecules that can wreak havoc on our cells.
Yeah, those ones. Vitamin E acts like a shield, protecting our delicate brain cells.
And are some nuts and seeds better than others?
Well, they're all good. But walnuts deserve a special shout out. They're not only packed with vitamin E, they also contain high levels of DHA.
DHA, remind me what that is again?
DHA is a type of omega-3 fatty acid. You know, the same kind we were talking about earlier that's found in fatty fish. It plays a vital role in brain health, and research suggests it can actually improve cognitive performance in adults.
So we can get those brain-building omega-3s from both fatty fish and walnuts.
Precisely. It's great to have these different dietary options. And let's not forget about pumpkin seeds.
Oh yes, pumpkin seeds. Those are good too.
They're like a nutritional powerhouse for the brain. They're loaded with magnesium, iron, zinc, and copper.
Wow, that's a lot packed into those tiny seeds.
It really is. And each of those minerals plays a critical role in brain function.
In what way?
Well, magnesium helps regulate neurotransmitters. Those chemical messengers that allow brain cells to communicate. Zinc is crucial for memory and learning. Iron ensures adequate oxygen flow to the brain, and copper helps maintain the health of nerve cells.
Oh, it's incredible how those little seeds can have such a big impact on our brains.
It's amazing what nature can do.
Speaking of amazing things nature can do, let's talk about turmeric.
Ah, the golden spice.
Yes, turmeric is known for its anti-inflammatory properties, but it's also a remarkable brain booster.
Absolutely. And the star player in turmeric is curcumin.
Curcumin.
Yes, curcumin is what gives turmeric its vibrant yellow color. And it also has incredible anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties.
So it's a double whammy against brain aging. It's fighting inflammation and protecting brain cells from damage.
Exactly. And it goes even further than that. Curcumin has also been shown to improve memory, ease symptoms of depression, and even help clear amyloid plaques, which are those protein deposits that are linked to Alzheimer's disease.
Wow, turmeric really is a multitasker when it comes to brain health.
It really is.
Yeah.
And there's one more fascinating fact about curcumin. It actually increases brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF.
Okay, I need a little help with that one. What is BDNF?
BDNF is a growth hormone for your brain.
A growth hormone for my brain.
That's right. It stimulates the production of new brain cells and strengthens neural connections, enhancing your brain's plasticity and its ability to adapt and learn.
That's pretty amazing. So curcumin not only protects our brains, but helps them grow and thrive.
It really does. And here's a tip for getting the most out of your turmeric. Always pair it with black pepper.
Black pepper, why is that?
Because black pepper contains a compound called piperine, which enhances curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%.
Wow, so it's like a supercharger for turmeric?
Exactly. It helps your body absorb and utilize all those amazing brain-boosting benefits.
So black pepper and turmeric are like the dynamic duo of brain health.
You got it.
All right, let's move on to a breakfast staple that I personally love, eggs.
Excellent for your brain.
I couldn't agree more, but what makes them so beneficial for our brains?
Eggs are an excellent source of choline, a nutrient that's essential for neurotransmitter production.
Can you remind us what neurotransmitters are and why they're so important?
Neurotransmitters are the chemical messengers in our brains. They transmit signals between nerve cells, enabling all of our brain functions, from thinking and feeling to learning and remembering, and choline is a key ingredient in those chemical messengers.
So without enough choline, our brains can't function properly.
Exactly. We might experience brain fog, memory problems, difficulty concentrating.
And eggs are a good way to get that choline.
A great way. One large egg contains about 147 milligrams of choline, so they're definitely a good source.
Okay, so those scrambled eggs aren't just a delicious breakfast, they're also providing the building blocks for optimal cognitive function.
You got it. And let's not forget about choline's role in acetylcholine production.
Acetylcholine.
Yes. It's a neurotransmitter that's particularly important for memory and mood regulation.
Wait, are you saying that eating eggs can actually improve our mood?
Well, there's definitely a link. Adequate choline intake supports healthy acetylcholine levels, which can contribute to a more balanced mood. It's all about keeping those neurotransmitters functioning at their best.
So those sunny-side-up eggs might not only be fueling our brains, but also boosting our mood. That's a win-win in my book. What else do eggs have going for them?
They're also an excellent source of D vitamins, which are really important for reducing brain inflammation and slowing cognitive decline.
That's right. I've heard that deficiencies in B vitamins, particularly B6, B12, and folate, can increase the risk of dementia. Is that true?
It is. Those B vitamins are essential for brain health as we age, and deficiencies have been linked to an increased risk of dementia.
So eating eggs could potentially protect our brains down the line.
Exactly. It's all about nourishing our brains for both short-term and long-term health.
I love how so many of these brain-boosting foods are things we already eat on a regular basis.
Me too.
Yeah.
It makes it so much easier to incorporate them into our diets.
And speaking of foods we eat on a regular basis, let's talk about broccoli.
Broccoli.
Yes, broccoli. It's often overlooked for its brain-boosting potential, but it's actually packed with nutrients that specifically target brain health.
That's right.
Yeah.
People often think of broccoli as being good for your overall health, but they don't necessarily associate it with brain health.
Yeah, it's more of a general eat your vegetables kind of food.
Exactly. But it really does have specific benefits for the brain. One standout nutrient is vitamin K, which is crucial for forming sphingolipids.
Okay, I have to admit, I'm not familiar with sphingolipids. What are those?
So imagine your brain cells are like houses, right? And sphingolipids are the bricks that make up the walls of those houses. They're essential for maintaining the structural integrity of brain cells and ensuring that communication between them flows smoothly.
So vitamin K is helping to build those strong brick walls in our brain cells.
Precisely. And some studies suggest that this process may contribute to improved memory and cognitive function.
Wow, so broccoli is literally providing the building blocks for a strong and resilient brain.
That's a great way to put it. And the benefits don't stop there. Broccoli also contains compounds that reduce oxidative stress and inflammation in the brain, both of which can interfere with cognitive function.
So it's a two-pronged approach to protecting our brains.
It is. It's protecting them from damage and calming down inflammation.
And there's a specific compound in broccoli that you wanted to highlight, right?
Yes, sulforaphane.
Sulforaphane, that's a new one. What's so special about it?
Sulforaphane is a powerful detoxifier. It helps your body eliminate harmful toxins that can damage cells, including brain cells. So it's like a bodyguard for your brain cells, protecting them from environmental insults.
That's amazing. Broccoli really is a superhero veggie. I love how such a common food can have such a profound effect on our brains.
Me too. It's a testament to the power of nature.
We've already touched upon pumpkin seeds earlier, highlighting their incredible mineral content. But I'd love to dive a little deeper into the specific roles each mineral plays in supporting brain health.
Absolutely. Let's start with magnesium. Magnesium is essential for regulating neurotransmitters, those chemical messengers that allow brain cells to communicate with each other.
Right.
It ensures that those messengers are functioning optimally so that communication in the brain flows smoothly.
So magnesium is like the air traffic controller of the brain, making sure all those messages are getting where they need to go.
That's a great analogy. And then we have zinc, which is absolutely crucial for memory and cognitive function. Studies have shown that zinc deficiency can actually increase the risk of cognitive decline and neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's.
Wow, so zinc is not only important for our day-to-day brain function, but it may also protect us from those serious age-related diseases.
Exactly. It's like a guardian for brain cells, protecting them from damage. And then we have copper, which is really important for maintaining proper nerve signaling, making sure that messages are transmitted smoothly and efficiently throughout the brain.
So copper is all about keeping those communication lines open and clear.
Exactly. And finally, we have iron, which is essential for transporting oxygen to brain cells.
Of course. The brain needs a lot of oxygen.
It does. It needs a constant supply of oxygen to function properly, and iron makes sure it gets what it needs.
It's amazing how these tiny seeds contain such a diverse array of brain-boosting minerals. It really highlights the importance of eating a variety of foods to ensure we're getting all the nutrients our brains need to thrive.
I couldn't agree more.
Okay, let's switch gears and talk about a beverage that I know a lot of people enjoy, green tea.
Green tea is a wonderful choice for brain health.
What makes it so special?
Well, one of the things that sets green tea apart is its unique combination of caffeine and L-theanine.
I know caffeine can give us an energy boost, but what about L-theanine?
L-theanine is an amino acid that has a calming effect on the brain. It promotes relaxation and reduces anxiety, but without causing drowsiness.
So it's like a built-in stress reliever.
You could say that. And the combination of caffeine and L-theanine creates this balanced state of alertness. It's energizing, but also calming.
So it's not just about feeling energized, it's about feeling energized and focused without feeling jittery or anxious.
Exactly. And on top of that, green tea also contains catechins, which are powerful antioxidants that protect brain cells from damage.
So green tea is like a triple threat. It boosts focus, reduces stress, and protects brain cells.
It's a great all-around choice for brain health.
Okay, we've reached our final brain-boosting food for this part of our deep dive.
Yeah.
And it's a good one.
I'm intrigued.
Oranges.
Oranges.
Yes. We often think of oranges as being good for our immune system because of their high vitamin C content.
That's right.
But vitamin C is also incredibly beneficial for our brains.
It is. Vitamin C is a potent antioxidant that plays a crucial role in preventing mental decline.
Wait, vitamin C can help prevent our brains from aging.
It can. It fights off those damaging free radicals that we've been talking about. It also supports brain cell growth and helps protect against neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's.
So oranges are like little shields protecting our brains from the ravages of time.
I love that analogy. And so
Wow.
true, the brain is especially vulnerable to free radical damage because it's constantly active, consuming lots of oxygen. Vitamin C helps to neutralize those free radicals, keeping our brains healthy and functioning properly.
Wow, I never really thought of oranges as brain protectors before. It's amazing what we can learn from these deep dives.
I agree, food is so powerful, and it's fascinating to explore all the ways it impacts our health and well-being.
We've covered so much ground already in this deep dive. From fatty fish and blueberries to dark chocolate and oranges, we've explored an incredible array of brain-boosting foods.
And they're all delicious and easy to incorporate into your diet.
Exactly. It's not about following some crazy restrictive diet. It's about making smart choices and enjoying the foods that nourish both our bodies and our minds.
Absolutely.
We'll be back with more brain-boosting foods and insights in the next part of our deep dive. So stay tuned. Welcome back to our exploration of brain-boosting foods. You know, it's funny, we often think of healthy foods as being kind of boring and bland.
Salads and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But nourishing our brains doesn't have to be a chore.
Not at all.
Yeah.
It can actually be quite enjoyable.
Exactly. We can make choices that are good for us and taste good too.
Absolutely. Speaking of smart choices, let's talk about broccoli.
Broccoli, I mean, it's healthy and all, but is it really a brain-boosting superstar?
It really is.
Yeah.
You know, people often overlook broccoli when they think about brain health.
Yeah, I guess I tend to think of it more as a general health food.
I get that. But broccoli is packed with nutrients that specifically target brain health.
Like what?
Well, one standout nutrient is vitamin K, which is crucial for forming something called sphingolipids.
Sphingolipids. Okay, I'm not familiar with those. What are they?
Imagine your brain cells are like houses, right? And sphingolipids are the bricks that make up their walls.
Okay.
They're essential for maintaining the structure of those brain cells and making sure communication between them flows smoothly.
So vitamin K is basically helping to build strong brick walls in our brain cells.
Precisely. And research suggests that this process may actually lead to improved memory and cognitive function.
That's fascinating. It's like broccoli is giving our brains the building blocks they need to be strong and resilient.
That's a great way to think about it.
Yeah.
And there's more. Broccoli also contains compounds that reduce oxidative stress and inflammation in the brain.
So it's protecting our brains from damage and calming things down.
Exactly. A two-pronged approach to brain health. And I do want to mention one specific compound in broccoli that's pretty remarkable.
Yeah.
Sulforaphane.
Sulforaphane. What's so special about sulforaphane?
It's a powerful detoxifier.
Like a cleanse for the brain.
Sort of. It helps your body eliminate toxins that can damage cells, including brain cells. So it's like a bodyguard for your brain, protecting it from all those environmental insults.
Wow, broccoli is a superhero veggie. I love that we're discovering all these incredible benefits in everyday foods.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's so empowering to know that we can support our brain health with the foods we eat.
Absolutely. Okay, we've talked about pumpkin seeds a bit already, but I want to go a little deeper into the specific roles those minerals play in brain health.
Let's do it. Shall we start with magnesium?
Yeah, let's talk about magnesium.
Magnesium is essential for regulating neurotransmitters.
Yeah.
You know those chemical messengers in the brain?
Right.
It basically makes sure those messengers are working properly, so communication in the brain flows smoothly.
So it's like the air traffic controller of the brain.
I like that analogy.
Yeah.
It's making sure all those messages are getting where they need to go without any collisions.
Very important job. Then there's zinc.
Ah, yes, zinc. Zinc is crucial for memory and cognitive function. And studies have shown that zinc deficiency can actually increase the risk of cognitive decline and even neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's.
So zinc is not only important for how our brains work now, but it could also play a role in protecting our brains later in life.
Exactly. It's like a guardian for brain cells, protecting them from damage.
What about copper?
Copper is all about maintaining proper nerve signaling, making sure those messages are transmitted smoothly and efficiently throughout the brain.
So copper is keeping those communication lines open and clear.
Exactly. And last but not least, we have iron, which, as you know, is essential for transporting oxygen to brain cells.
The brain needs a lot of oxygen to function.
It does. And iron ensures that the brain gets the oxygen it needs.
It's pretty incredible how much is packed into those tiny seeds.
I know, right? Nature is pretty amazing.
Speaking of amazing things, let's talk about green tea.
Ah, green tea. One of my favorites.
What makes green tea so special for brain health?
Well, for one thing, it has this unique combination of caffeine and L-theanine.
Caffeine, I understand. But L-theanine, what's that?
L-theanine is an amino acid that has this Really interesting effect on the brain.
Mm-hmm.
It promotes relaxation and reduces anxiety, but it doesn't make you sleepy.
Really?
It's true.
Yeah.
So while the caffeine is giving you a little energy boost, the L-theanine is working to keep you calm and focused.
So it's like a built-in stress reliever in your teacup.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get the alertness without the jitters.
And green tea is also full of antioxidants, right?
It is. It contains catechins, which are powerful antioxidants that protect brain cells from damage.
So green tea is kind of a triple threat. It boosts focus, reduces stress, and protects brain cells.
It's a great all-around choice for brain health.
Okay, we've made it to our final brain-boosting food for this part of our deep dive. And it's a juicy one.
Let's hear it.
Oranges.
Oranges.
Interesting.
I know, right?
Yeah.
We usually think of oranges for their vitamin C content, which is great for our immune system. But vitamin C is also incredibly beneficial for our brains. Absolutely. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant that plays a key role in protecting our brains from age-related decline.
Wait, vitamin C can actually help prevent our brains from aging.
It can. It fights off those harmful free radicals that can damage brain cells. It supports brain cell growth, and it even helps to protect against neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's.
So oranges are like little shields protecting our brains from the wear and tear of time.
That's a great way to put it. The brain is constantly active, and it uses a lot of oxygen, which makes it particularly vulnerable to free radical damage. Vitamin C helps to neutralize those free radicals, keeping our brains healthy as we age.
Wow, I never thought of oranges as brain protectors before. It's amazing how much we can learn about the foods we eat.
It is. There's so much to discover about the connections between food and health.
We've covered a lot of ground in this part of our deep dive. From broccoli and pumpkin seeds to green tea and oranges, we've explored some amazing brain-boosting foods.
And the best part is that they're all delicious and easy to incorporate into your diet.
Exactly. It's not about restrictive diets or complicated meal plans. It's about making small changes and choosing foods that nourish our bodies and our minds.
I couldn't agree more.
And welcome back to our final segment, exploring the fascinating world of brain-boosting foods.
We've covered a lot of ground, haven't we?
We have. From the ocean to the orchard, we've really explored a diverse range of foods.
Their incredible impacts on brain health.
Exactly. But we've saved a truly exceptional one for last.
I see what you did there.
I couldn't resist. So let's crack open the world of eggs and discover why they're considered a powerhouse for brain health. I have to admit, I've always loved eggs, but I never really considered them brain food.
Well, they are. And one of the key reasons is their high choline content.
Choline.
Right.
Remind us why choline is so important for brain function.
Well, choline is a precursor to acetylcholine, which is a neurotransmitter. That means it's needed to make acetylcholine, which is crucial for all sorts of brain functions.
Like what?
Memory formation and retrieval, for one thing, and muscle control,
Yeah.
and mood regulation.
Wait, are you saying that eating eggs can actually improve our mood?
Well, there's some evidence to suggest that adequate choline intake supports healthy acetylcholine levels, which can contribute to a more balanced mood.
That's amazing. So those scrambled eggs aren't just a delicious breakfast, they're also helping to boost our mood.
That's right. And they're providing our brains with the building blocks they need to function at their best.
What else do eggs have going for them in the brain-boosting department?
Well, they're also an excellent source of B vitamins.
B vitamins are good for the brain too.
They are. They play a crucial role in reducing brain inflammation and slowing cognitive decline.
I've heard that deficiencies in B vitamins like B6, B12, and folate can increase the risk of dementia.
That's right. Those particular B vitamins are essential for maintaining brain health as we age. And deficiencies have been linked to cognitive decline and an increased risk of dementia.
So eating eggs could potentially protect our brains as we get older?
It's definitely a possibility, and it really highlights the importance of a balanced and nutrient-rich diet throughout our lives to support brain health both now and in the future.
We've covered so many incredible brain-boosting foods in this deep dive, from fatty fish and blueberries to dark chocolate and oranges and now eggs. It's amazing to think about how the foods we eat can have such a profound impact on our brain health.
It really is. And I think it's empowering to know that we have some control over our cognitive function and our overall well-being through the choices we make about what we eat.
Absolutely. We've been given this incredible toolbox of nutrient-rich foods that can help us optimize our brain power, protect our brains from age-related decline, and even boost our mood. It's all about making those choices and incorporating these brain-boosting foods into our daily lives.
I could agree more.
It's been an amazing journey exploring the world of brain-boosting foods with you. I hope our listeners are feeling inspired to make some delicious changes to their diets and prioritize their brain health.
It's been a pleasure, as always.
And that's it for this deep dive. We'll see you next time.